I want to just take a pause and think about some of the things going on in the country. And one of the things going on in the nation's capital is, to me, is tremendously interesting, and that's baseball. I watched on television last night much of the performance of this 21-year-old phenom, Stephen Strasburg. I watched not only him pitch, but watched the interview after the game. 21 years old, he carried himself so well. In 7 innings, he struck out 14 Major League Baseball players. He did very, very well. He's right-handed, but he reminded me so much of Sandy Koufax because he throws more than 100 miles an hour. He throws a curveball at about 85 miles an hour. That's, for people who follow baseball, that's remarkable with such great control. But the reason I mention that, Mr. President, is he was a #1 draft choice last year for the Washington Nationals. The #1 draft choice of the Washington Nationals a couple of days ago is a 17-year-old boy from Las Vegas, Nevada by the name of Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper, when he was 15 years old, hit a home run of more than 550 feet, which is a Mickey Mantle type home run that Mickey Mantle didn't do very often. He took the GED when he finished his sophomore year in high school, went immediately to junior college, and played in the Junior College World Series this year. He is just a wonderful young man, has a great family. He is going to be in Washington playing Major League Baseball very soon. I think he will probably start playing at about the same age in the major leagues that Al Kaline did, who was a Hall of Fame baseball player. He throws as well as Al Kaline. He hits probably better than Al Kaline. And Washington is very fortunate to have these two fine young men. Not only are they great baseball players, but from everything we know about the two young men, they're really good role models for young men and women around the country.
Majority Leader, before changing the subject, I would say to my good friend from Nevada, I was there and had a chance to see Strasburg. And as remarkable as the 14 strikeouts that my friend referred to is the fact that he didn't walk anybody. What a remarkable athlete, and we can only hope and pray that his arm holds up and that he has the kind of career that everyone is anticipating. There was literally electricity in the air. It was an exciting event, and it was great to be there.
I so appreciate my counterpart talking about that. I wish I could have been there. But it was really, even watching it on TV, gee whiz, I mean, it really, for those of us that love sports, and I know my friend loves basketball, especially that takes place in Kentucky and the other sports in Kentucky, but this was really a remarkable performance, really for Washington, which has been so starved for a good athletic team of some kind. It was nice. I would say to my friend through the chair, when I was going to law school back here, I watched 2 Major League Baseball games in old Griffith Stadium. Oh, they were so much fun. I don't know who won. I'm sure the Washington team lost, but I know that the 2 teams that they played were both times the Yankees, where I watched Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle and Yogi Berra and all those great players. So it's in this work that we're engaged here, which is always so serious, and it's nice once in a while to divert our attention to something that is a little more relaxing. And that baseball game last night wasn't relaxing, but sure a lot of fun.
If I could just add one other point, the Majority Leader mentioned Bryce Harper, who was drafted by the Nationals on Monday. Look forward to him being the next Nevada contribution to the Washington area, right after my friend, the Majority Leader.
Another word about Bryce Harper. In that, and junior college or community college baseball is very competitive. The record for the most home runs of any player in junior college baseball was 12. Bryce Harper hit 30. His batting average, as a 17-year-old boy playing with men, was 450. He, one game, he was 6 for 6, hit, I think, 3 or 4 home runs. So it's an interesting story.
Mr. President,
what one could conclude from this is that next year, when the Senate is not in session in the evening, both the Democratic and Republican leaders will be at the Nats games.